What's up, world? It's your boy Drew Marcy here for How to Rap, and in this video we're going to describe how to get out of a writing slump as a rapper, as opposed to a writer's block, right? Writer's block is where you literally can't seem to write anything. Your brain is completely just shut down. Writing slump is where you're still writing, you're still creating something, but it's just not hot. It's not popping. It's disappointing, at least to yourself. Maybe your fans still think it's hot, but you feel like you're in a slump and you don't know what to do about it. So we're going to tell you a little background, the inspiration for this, and then we're going to give you some practical tips and mindsets to help you get out of this slump. Now, the background with me is I do a coaching class called the 24/7 Music Group, and part of our challenges and part of a personal challenge that I made for myself is doing daily songs with our students. So I'm a living example that I'm out here rapping with y'all. There's definitely a little bit of part of me as the coach that wants to be like, no excuses, I'm doing it too, blah, blah, blah. And on top of it, I'm still hitting these daily videos for y'all on how to rap. So you can see creatively, I am stretched thin, but I'm gonna be living example. I'm gonna be a living example of the coaching philosophy we espouse. And so I'm doing that. Now, this week, the songs have been absolutely garbage as far as I'm concerned. I feel like I'm in a writing slump. The stuff that I'm putting out is just not that great. On top of that, I'm screencasting every single song that I'm making from the beginning all the way through. Some of y'all probably saw the writing a banger in an hour video we did recently. I'm gonna try to drop some of these for y'all as well out in the YouTube world. But needless to say, I'm doing this on like extra, like 10 red alert. You know what I'm saying? I'm writing them. I'm doing it in screencast. I can't stop the screencast. If the song is bad, oh well, still got to finish it. And I'm learning a new DAW on top of all that. I'm learning FL Studio 20, how to mix on there. In the past, I was using Pro Tools and Adobe Audition, but I've seen like a lot of my homies in the industry, even the producers and stuff, are mixing the vocals, even the vocals on FL Studio 20. So I figured I'd learn my way around this, industry standard system. So I'm learning all this and not making good music. And you can imagine a lot of artists and me at times, we're sitting here like, damn, like I'm learning all this stuff and I don't feel like these songs is good. It's bringing me down. And then the next song I try to make to get out of this stress is bringing me down even further, right? So I wanted to make a video inspired by that feeling because I think some of the things that I'll explain to you about how I plan to get out of it could be useful to you as well, right? Now, first mentality and first thing sort of practically I'm going to be using to get through this slump, and I think you should as well, is I should have no opinion on anything that I'm learning new until I've done at least 100 of it. No opinion till 100, right? I'm learning how to use a new recording system. I'm not an expert on FL Studio, right? Why should I assume that my mixing is going to be fire if I've only done 5 songs, 10 songs, even 15, 20? Why should I feel like I'm going to be an expert if I haven't done as much as the experts have done? And every single expert in anything in life has done at least 100 of them. I consider myself close to an expert on shooting YouTube videos, explaining stuff. Not saying I'm the best rap coach ever or anything, but certainly I'm pretty known for it. Well, I've definitely done 100 videos. So if somebody's coming to me and saying, yo, I want to do a YouTube like you, but I'm going to do teaching about this or that, I would say something like, well, like get through your first 30 and then come back and then get to like 60, 80, 100. And then by the time you're at 100, you'll kind of know if you were meant to be doing that. Same with rap, right? A lot of you guys are beginning artists. I've written 10 verses and I hate myself and I don't know what to do. I'm confused. Get 100 verses before you even know if you're meant to do this. Don't give up so quickly, right? Advanced artists. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm not really getting a lot of traction on this track. You know what I'm saying? How many promotional campaigns have you done? How many hands have you reached out to? How many networking events have you gone to? All the stuff we've been talking about recently. If you haven't done at least 100 attempts at all of these things that you're learning in order to be a better artist, you have no right to say that you're either bad, if it's the insecurity talk. I have no right to say I won't be a good mixer on FL Studio, or I have no right to say that my writing slump is real and I've lost it because I've been coaching too long and not writing enough. I have no right to say that until I've done at least 100. On the positive or egotistical side, you have no right to say that you're better than everyone else until you've seen what they can do with 100, right? You can't compare yourself to somebody who's just heating up. So that's one reason to be humble, right? And one thing with me is like also practicing humility, where I can't assume that, you know, somebody else who's trying to teach like me, or somebody who might be considered a competitor or whatever, not that I like to think in that way, but I can't consider them as either a threat or somebody to work with until I've seen them really put in 100 videos or 100 whatever, right? Don't have an opinion on anything you're trying to learn until you've done 100. And so that's the first way I'm gonna get out of it. Once I've done 100 full tracks, you know, over FL Studio, then I'll have an opinion on, you know, am I good at this or should I just outsource it or whatever it is? But it's gotta be full tracks, which brings me to number 2. I'm doing this through full songs, right? What I mean is I'm learning how to record on FL Studio, learning mixing, watching, you know, a tutorial here and there and stuff like that, but I'm doing it through the action of full songs. And the reason to do that is because continuing to practice writing full songs is full insurance that I will be a better rap artist as opposed to just rapper, as opposed to just MC, as opposed to impressing some girls at the party, which I still like to do, and full songs will do that. But as opposed to just somebody who spits hot fire like Dylan, I can be a rap artist because I can make a full song. So everything I learn on my journey to get better in rap, to get out of writer's slump or writer's block is based on the full song. Because we like to say the full song is the currency of the music industry. Your average fan does not care about the 5 Fingers of Death. Your average fan does not watch Tim Westwood. Your average fan listens to what's on Spotify, on the radio, and those are full songs, right? Even if it's short like Old Town Road or something, it's in some capacity a full song. So the second part of this is, to get myself out of writer's slump, I'm going to require myself to hit 100, but also make them full songs, because that's full insurance. No matter what program I'm using, no matter what studio I'm in, no matter what situation I'm in, if I'm the rapper myself, the coach teaching people, that I'm going to be doing the industry standard formatting of the rap that I'm making. Full songs are insurance. And I just wanted to kind of hip you guys again to my thinking process as I go through these things. And one of them is always do it a full song. Even if my mixing is terrible because I'm brand new, but it doesn't matter if it's terrible or not because I don't judge myself to 100. Even if it's terrible, I'm doing it in full song format. And the last thing is sort of a patience principle. Improving at something, at anything, is more like aging, right? It's like aging, right? Where you don't notice yourself getting older. You don't notice yourself growing into a man or a woman, or you don't notice yourself starting to look a little, you know, soggy in the midsection. You wake up every day, you look in the mirror, basically look like the same person, until one day you look and you're like, is that a wrinkle? What is, man. That's why I ain't been getting no girls at the club lately. Or the younger members, you wake up, look at yourself, is that a hair on my chest? Oh, I'm a man like daddy now, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, improving is like aging, and the same goes for learning anything in rap. You know, getting better at any aspect of being an artist. You're not gonna notice that you're better at networking in the moment. What you're gonna notice is, oh, you know what? Man, that dude who just got me that bag for that show, I did meet him at that networking conference that I did go to because How to Rap Drew was pushing me towards it. Oh, damn, I just hit 1,000, my first 1,000 followers. Like, I knew I was close, but I would just kind of keep posting every day like I know I'm supposed to. And one day, boom, the number is there, right? So you have to be patient and not push yourself too far with this. And that's same with me. Same with the 100. I'm patiently waiting until that day I see that wrinkle, that creative wrinkle, because I'm seasoned, right? So those are the main set of overviews and mindsets. And, you know, it's all really about patience. It's all really about not judging yourself too much. Maybe we'll talk a little bit more about that in another video, but that is how to get out of writer's slump. Sort of step by step, 1, 2, 3. Now, today's multi-mission winner, or I should say yesterday's, because yesterday's video is J Heat. Right? Multi-mission is where we throw in the comments a rhyme, a multi-syllable rhyme that we want you to rhyme with, and you give us 5 rhymes. Now, See, a lot of people, it's a pretty brand new system to see a lot of people are doing things like making them into full verses or at least connecting the rhymes rather than just giving them 5 rhymes. That's totally fine. Sometimes people who win are just straight rhymes. Some people are winning half bars. Now, Jay Heat he wasn't the highest voted, but I liked this entry because it just felt like it was an old school Cam swag. Like when I was reading it, I was like hearing that old school Dipset, you know. And by the way, the rhyme was the Night King. So you come in like, hey, Dipset, Night King, rap battle fighting, superhero, call him Nightwing. He took me right under his white wing, topped the cake with the ice. You know what I mean? I'm feeling Cam vibes. You know what I mean? I feel like I should have a pink fur on me listening to this. So shout out to Jay Heat, bringing out the Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the Harlem to the multi-mission. I don't know if that's a good Harlem drink. Now, the multi-mission is Schoolboy, in honor of the homie Schoolboy Q's new album. Go cop that. And living in LA, we mess with Schoolboy the long way, you know what I'm saying? So pause. All right, Schoolboy, I'm gonna start it off. Yo, Schoolboy, your girlfriend, that's my new toy. When she swallow it up, it give me true joy. Got me at the top of the climax like, ooh, oi. All right, that's it. All right. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for taking the time to watch this How to Rap video. As y'all see, we dropping a lot of fire. We're trying to really keep up this daily practice here. So just hit the notifications if you haven't. Subscribe if this is your first time finding us for coaching, joining that group and all that, 247musicgroup.com. And I'll see you on the next one. See you in the comments for that multi-mission, baby. Peace.